This time on the Gadget Show Web TV, John's having a listen to the new iPod dock from Pure. I get you up to date with the latest tech news, and Otis is having a go on Sploder, the online game creator. Hello and welcome to Web TV. Now today is in fact our 52nd programme, meaning that it's been a whole year since Gadget Show Web TV first aired. Anyway, celebrations over, it's time to get on with today's show as we've got some serious tech to look at. Let's go and see what John thinks of the new iPod dock from Pure.
Pure are marketing their new Scirocco 150 as the world's first micro DAB hi-fi system that's fully, indeed officially Apple-approved compatible with the iPhone. Obviously it works with a load of iPods as well, but the key question is, can you have your iPhone in the dock connected to the network, receiving emails and texts and things like that, whilst listening to music through the system and at the same time not be interrupted by a constant beep 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 sound? Let's try it. Oh, that was good. Just a discreet tone telling me I had a text. What about other aspects of the iPod and iPhone connectivity though? Well, it's slightly disappointing to see that there's a separate cradle. The dock hasn't been properly integrated into the design, and it adds to the considerable wire count. On top of that, you've got aerial wire, speaker wires, and a mains cable, so this isn't the tidiest of micro hi-fi systems. As for the interface, well, that's a bit basic as well. When you connect an iPod or an iPhone, all it does is say iPod on the display. There's no track names or numbers or anything like that. So I think you're going to find you're using the display on the iPod itself quite a bit. And the remote's disappointingly unresponsive. You can press and nothing happens, and then you jump through several tracks at once. Very frustrating. The sound quality isn't that bad, but I do take issue with the hi-fi label. It doesn't sound anything like as good, say, as one of Denon's micro hi-fis. And even one of Pure's top-end radios, I think, would give it a run for its money. Maybe that's down to the fact that in spite of the reasonably healthy 12.5 watts per channel output, the actual speakers in here are really quite small. There's just a 4-inch driver and a really tiny 1.5-inch tweeter. As well as the iPod and iPhone, you can listen to an enormous number of other things as well. There's a CD deck in the top, there's a USB socket and an SD card slot in the front, which you can use to play WMA or MP3 files, and of course there's a radio with both DAB and FM. Though I was slightly disappointed by the radio reception. Even when I mounted the aerial properly, I found it wasn't quite as good as you'd expect from one of Pure's portable radios. And you don't get as much information as I would have hoped on the display. In particular, you can't scroll through the text at your own pace. However, one mustn't be too harsh. The Scirocco is a versatile and well-priced system that does work with an iPhone and would probably do well in a kitchen or a small bedroom. Just that it doesn't have the design flair or the performance you'd expect from a Pure product.
Right, news time now, and Adobe have announced that the latest version of the Flash Player 10.1 will come out in the first half of next year, and it will be available on smartphones as well as Mac and PC. And this is the first time that Flash will be fully available on your mobiles rather than the current Flash Lite that you might already be familiar with. And also for the first time, you'll be able to download it for yourself. Flash 10.1 won't run on every smartphone operating system, and it currently looks to be compatible with Symbian Series 60, Android, Windows Mobile and Palm Web OS. Now you might be wondering, what does this all mean? Well, it's a step closer to viewing websites in their full glory on your handset. Unless, like me, you have an iPhone. Online music service Spotify has been a huge hit here on the Gadget Show, and you may remember we recently announced the arrival of their iPhone app. Well, now Spotify have taken one of the most impressive features from the app, the offline mode, and transferred it back to their original desktop version. The offline mode allows you to store tracks on your device to listen to when you're not connected to the internet. As with the mobile app, you simply select the playlists you want to listen to when you're not online and set them to available offline. The offline mode is only available to premium customers who pay a subscription of $9.99 a month for that advert-free service. And you'll also need the most recent version of Spotify. But when you're all subscribed, your computer will be able to store up to 3,333 tracks, just like the mobile app. Have you ever thought you could do a better job than the games manufacturers? Well, now's your chance to find out as Otis looks at Sploder. It's an online game site that allows you to create, play, email and embed your games into your favourite networking sites.
Fans of Little Big Planet, listen up. There's a website called Sploder which does exactly what Little Big Planet does, but on a more simplified scale. You can play games created by other people, or if you're feeling creative yourself, invent your own game. Platform game, side-scrolling game, top-down, or maybe even a shoot-'em-up. You don't have to know or understand complex code writing, and you don't have to spend lots of money on very expensive gaming equipment. You're given a list of options, different choices you can use to build your own. Then you upload it to the online community and allow other people to play it. Some are very good, some not so good, but it does provide you with the tools if you've got ideas to create your own. This is my favourite, Boss Runner. Come on, it's you or me. Yes, true. Oh man, if I just got through there, I'd have been dead later on, but it was really good and I got so far. So there are lots of different games out there that you can play, ranging from the very simple to the fairly complex, but the best thing about Sploder is the fact that I can create my own game. Everything you'll need to make the game is in a column down the side. You just pick your title and scroll through your choices. So let's give it some rampage at the back. Can we increase the size of my rampage? I'm gonna have a windmill up there. When he goes off the bouncer, he goes round the windmill into the water. Oh, let's go to enemies and hazards. Oh, cool. We'll put a vampire back there. And a thug to make things. Thug on the water. Oh, fire troll. With a giant, yes, he's on top of the transporter so that the hero can't, basically will have to fight to get in. And then give him an escape pod. And put the escape pod there. There we are. Cool, that's my game done. So now I'm going to test it. Yeah. Oh, it's giving me a 5 difficulty rating, which is cool. So I've got to find the escape pod. Yeah. Oh no. Kill him. Kill the beast. Oh, I failed in my own game. I'm gonna play again. Shield. Yes. I'm invincible. Oh, the thug on the water. Come on. Have it. Have it. Yes, I killed the thug on the water. There I go. Mission accomplished. Wow, I'm a really cool game creator. That's good. Given that it's in Flash format, the games aren't the greatest that I've seen. However, the creative opportunities that Sploder gives you are bang on. I'm going to try and create a sequel now to my hit first.
Well, that's it for WebTV this week, but on the next Gadget show, Susie and Jason are designing their very own apps, so make sure you don't miss it. Remember that WebTV is here all year round, so tune in next Thursday for more tech reviews and news. In the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and keep an eye on our website for exclusive, special extra content. See you next time.